I watched Bone Map. When I say Bone Map, I mean new update. If you haven't seen it, I watched Mini Battles live stream. Alright, but I just need to talk to him. I don't even need this. Okay. Shit in the ground. Oh, shit right here.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
According to Virgil's notes, it takes 4 components to complete the signal interceptor. First, we need a control console to input the code sequence and process the signal. That's the easy part. Second, we have the relay dish. That's for the interceptor part of the name. It scans and grabs the proper frequency we need. Third, and the most complex, is the molecular beam emitter. This is the actual component that translates your matter into energy for transmission. Oh,
I want to know
one
what
last
the
thing
optional
before I
thing
forget.
was.
It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations.
Don't I already have
I wish you good luck, Knight,
scanners?
but I think we're both going to need it.
I don't know, but I might have some stuff. Shaking the entire ground when I run. I don't have a biometric scanner. So I don't have a biometric scanner. I thought I did. It took my gold. I was gonna sell that. Biometric scanner. Which hospital was she talking about? Guess any hospital will do. electric scanner. If I have ammo base and I can't find one here, I'll just go use that one. Bottle caps.
Of junk. A waste of time. I'd just leave that if I were you.
I want to play Boom Map so badly. My quest broke. And my sister broke hers. Which means I can't play on hers. And I do not have enough money for a new one. Broke. Yeah. And I need to find ways to get money. At least make money. Could ask my mom, but I don't want to. I don't want to say, because usually, like, if I really want something, I would ask my mom every single day for $1. Might start having to do that again. There's still somebody here.
What? Who's there? Thank you. Someone there?
How is there still somebody here? Said I cleared this place. Not about it. Oh. It's like, rage. Man, you ain't the main character. Get out of my lobby. Yeah, I'm a lobby. You are not the main character. Get out of my lobby. Get out of my lobby. You're not him. You're not him. TV dinner tray. Just give me the biometric scanner. Bottle caps. Get why a gas can just sitting in there. Doesn't seem what's in there. But we could try. Yes. Oh, I reset my times.
Sweet.
Yes.
Nice work. I've seen scribes take longer than that to hack a terminal.
I mean, that simplified it for me. Have it been in here? Maybe I'll find some luck in here. There you go.
Sweet.
Biometric scanner, yes.
Perfect.
Now if we may, I'll get out of here. Man, I wanna play Like, the thing is, I wanna buy a Quest 3, not a Quest 2. I'm rethinking my suggestion. All the money I had, I spent on my TV. asked my mom if she could buy me a new TV. I handed her my money. She used all of it. So I have no money left over. So with the rest, I had like, she gave me $60 left. Cause that's how much there was left. And I went and bought Black Ops 1, Call of Duty Ghosts, which that did not work. And they gave me World at War for free because it was already cracking, which of course didn't work. Believe it or not, Ghost was yeah, Ghost was whatchamacallit, $1. Literally $1, no tax, no nothing. $1 in Canadian.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
Just gonna build up a bit more generators. I can build one of those. I can build another. I could build another. Still built. I think that's enough. I think that's more than enough though. Five, three, alright. And about like one more. Then another should work. It looks a bit messy, but it'll work.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Oh, they're maxing already, Tony.
Check all your connections and make sure all the components are wired together on a single grid.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
It's a signal interceptor. zero.
Proctor,
Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not throwing a switch until he gives us the go-ahead.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
you sure Ingram knows what she's doing?
Proctor Ingram's managed to keep a 40,000-ton airship aloft for the past 5 years. I'd say that earns her the benefit of the doubt. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll remain inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock on.
You have your assignment,
You in or are you out? Make
Move
up your
out.
mind. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning
My
for
stomach
the
is
signal.
nervous.
Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code
Butterflies.
now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference
Lee is
and
a valuable
ghosting.
asset.
It's gonna take a minute
any
or two
harm
to
comes
lock
to
in. By the way,
holding
this little
personally
trip you're
responsible.
taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest.
Refrain from opening fire
Bring it back
inside
to me
the
and I'll
Institute.
see if I can make sense
Could
of whatever it
jeopardize our
found.
entire mission.
Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch.
Refrain from opening
Transmitting in
fire
3, 2,
It could jeopardize
1.
our entire mission.
Stay safe, soldier.
Whoa. That's cool. Right now, what's going on? What's going on, chat? Sui! Molecular level. Hold on, what am I supposed to do? Oh, so it's right here. fast travel. Hold on. I'm gonna quick save. Ah, okay. I should have put a silencer suppressor.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Fout4. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
What elevator? Inaccessible. Hold on, I'm here to turn around.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
Do you think?
I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
Got trees.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the
Water.
future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for yourself.
Is that Sean?
Useless.
Son. Son.
Sean.
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. Oh my god.
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean.
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been real. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Huh?
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place? Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us. I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh, did I just expand lore even more? Yo, what happens if I just... Hold on. What is this?
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Black! I can get to kill. Alright, well, I'm not gonna try that again. He's black! Why'd I say that? YouTube, please don't ban me, YouTube. That was, yeah. Just nothing of worth my time. But no, at least. Sounds like something you would say then. Father. Or Sean. Sean, no. Addicted.
Damn it, Galton, what the hell is going on down there? I have to convene an emergency directorate meeting because of this screw-up. That synth was a prototype. It was absolutely not ready for field testing. The mess it caused in Diamond City threatens decades of work to keep us out of the spotlight. I will be very clear. My legacy as director will not be tarnished by your division's mistakes. I am going to find out exactly who approved any sort of operation above ground, and that person will be held fully accountable.
What's the deal?
Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust? Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually
Look,
useful.
Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth provisional government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people, and with the android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order. Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.
I'll play Call of Duty.